Good evening, America, and welcome to Stack News Now. Here alongside Samantha Burden, I'm TJ Clifford. History was made last Tuesday night in what many are calling the most polarizing presidential election in recent decades, if not the most in our great nation's history. Hundreds of millions of Americans took to the polls to cast their vote in the 2016 presidential election, and the results are in. Donald Trump, the Republican nominee from New York City, has been chosen as the 45th President of the United States. Trump mounted an improbable comeback win in what many viewed as an unwinnable race, thwarting the efforts of career politician and former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton. Jen?
The outcome of the 2016 presidential election was just as shocking, controversial, and dramatic as the race itself. The finale mirrored the same scandalous, nail-biting, and entertaining characteristics as the campaigns did, keeping Americans waiting up until the early hours of Wednesday morning to finally find out who would be the next president of the United States. With a grand total of 289 electoral votes, Donald J. Trump was named the winner of the 2016 presidential race and will be the 45th President of the United States of America. Certain states generated typical results, while others voted completely different than in years past, causing many unexpected twists in the electoral voting results. New York and New Jersey voted Democratic, which was no surprise, giving Clinton a total of 43 electoral votes. Typical Republican states such as Texas and Georgia gave Trump a total of 54 electoral votes. However, it was the unpredictable swing states that signaled Trump's victory. Winning 7 out of the 11 swing states, Donald Trump boasted huge victories in states such as Florida, which earned him 29 electoral votes, Wisconsin, and Michigan. Whether you are happy with the outcome or not, America has spoken. All we can say is thank goodness this is over, and congratulations to Donald Trump.
Despite winning those 289 electoral votes that Samantha mentioned, it was actually Hillary Clinton that came out on top in the popular vote. Ultimately, she earned 59,814,018 votes from the public, over 200,000 greater than Donald Trump by the time all votes had been accounted for. The difference, however, in the end, was that Trump was successful in gaining the edge in the deciding electoral votes by winning far more of the pivotal swing states that almost always determine the outcome of presidential elections. We will now go to our colleague in the field, Brendan Padilla, who has been gathering some reactions to the surprising results. Brendan?
Thank you. Now, we can all agree that this election has been a nail-biting experience as the polls of both candidates have become unpredictable. Any of the anticipated polls done by CNBC, Fox, and even the New York Times were proven wrong on election night. This was the historical election that shocked the nation, taking many twists and turns on this very long political road that no one could have anticipated. We had to deal with the email scandal and the desperate attempt by Hillary Clinton to turn the voting tide. We also had to endure the sexual harassment charges made on Donald Trump and the question of whether or not he would be a great leader. We had to deal with Hillary Clinton's numerous contradicting statements, as well as Donald Trump's Twitter wars. Everyone was under the impression that this political war would be all over after election night, but surprisingly, America has decided to raise its voice again. Various anti-Trump rallies have erupted throughout cities such as Portland, Los Angeles, and even New York. But with that being said, it's time to keep an open mind and welcome with open arms our newly elected President of the United States, Donald Trump. Back to you guys.
Hillary Clinton was gracious in defeat, offering congratulations to the winner Donald Trump on a hard-fought campaign. She went on to thank her supporters and offer words of encouragement to various demographics across the country, specifically giving words of advice to young women across America to chase their dreams, to believe in themselves, and to find strength in their doubters. No doubt she will continue her work with the Clinton Foundation and remain active in her attempts to better our nation despite the crushing defeat. Thank you for watching. This has been Stack News Now. I'm Samantha Burden, here with TJ Clifford and Brendan Padilla. Thank you.